Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I have got my Oscar the Grouch trash can full of empty products. So I'm really excited. I'm going to review my empty products for you. This is kind of a classic YouTube booty guru thing to do, but I find it really helpful because I have used up these products and that way I give you a really thorough review, no first impressions. This is like I have used it up. I'm going to tell you my full thoughts. Let's start with some skincare. So I use the Boscia Makeup Breakup Cool Cleansing Oil. This was popular a while back. I think Boscia had like a few minutes in the fame and the spotlight, but I actually still think it's a really good cleansing oil. I like that this one comes in a pump. Like, I love the way that cleansing balms work, but then you have to dig them out. Do you hold on to your spatulas? Can you find them? Because I tend to lose all of them. So I do like that it's in a pump. I feel like it works really well and I think it's really good. I've also been using, as you can tell, empty, the Ulla Henriksen Truth Juice Daily Cleanser. I guess I should show you that one up close too, right? So this one is very gentle. It says it has PHAs in it, which are very, very gentle acids that exfoliate. I find this one very gentle. It says you can remove makeup and cleanse with this. I do find that of the cleansers that are 2-in-1, which I usually don't use them for that purpose, this one's pretty darn good, but I still always do a double cleanse. It's just, it's in my heart and in my head to do that. My skin breaks out less when I double cleanse, so I still do it. So I was using this as just my regular cleanser in the shower, and I really like it. If you want something gentle, it also smells really good. If you like that fruity, citrusy kind of scent. So I really like this one. I mean, both of these are really good. Kind of like basic in their steps, but also very good if your skin is sensitive or you don't want anything overly complicated. I like both of those. If you guys could see me holding this can in my thighs right now. It's also kind of hot and it's cool. Anyway, makeup. I actually have a few makeup products. The e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer has been my go-to concealer and it was so empty. And the first place that I went, Target, didn't have my shade. They didn't even carry it. So I got Fair Rose, but I swear the one that I ordered from Ulta, I actually ordered 2 of them because I'm like, I'm not running out again. I feel like it's not quite as light. Not that I need it because I am getting a little bit of sun. I've been outside some. I have been loving the hydrating one. It's so affordable from e.l.f. And I use the shade Fair Rose. It's really, really good. I mean, honestly, I can't say anything else. It's been like my go-to concealer for months. Let's talk about sponges. So I have 2. The first up is this makeup eraser one, which I'm so stupid. For a while, I was confusing it with my e.l.f. one. They are different shapes entirely, but I was like, it's got a flat side and it's this color. So the makeup eraser one is actually really, really good. I think I just used it so long that it started to get kind of like, if you've ever had a sponge, and beauty blenders don't normally do this, my Stands Out Beauty doesn't do this, but a few sponges that I've had, once you use them a lot, especially if you use powder, they tend to like not fully reform their shape, and I've shampooed the heck out of it. So here on this side, which is the main area which I would apply my concealer with, I'm not going to actually put it on my skin, it kind of like had this little divot in it that would not like pop back out, if you know what I mean, no matter how much cleansing and water. But I think it just got to the point where I used it too much and the sponge was like, okay bitch. So I really like the makeup eraser sponge. I hope that that's just a fluke and maybe just from using too many powders, and maybe it's just from overuse because I did use it a lot. I do really like the makeup eraser one. Now this $1 Billion Brow Sponge, I don't really like this one. It's a little too dense for me. It's not terrible. Like, I could definitely get away with doing my makeup with it, no problem, but I have way too many sponges to use a sponge that I don't really love. Like I was saying, this one's just a little too firm for me, and I don't know, I feel like at this point in time, people manufacturing sponges that are too dense and they're not bouncy enough, I'm like, how have you not figured that out? Like, you know, a beauty blender is super bouncy. The sponges that people really love usually are very bouncy. So quit making super dense sponges. I do have Batiste dry shampoo. This has been like my go-to, especially since, which you guys, can you tell how far? My blonde has grown out all that much. I had a few little pieces that went all the way to the scalp, not a lot, but the pieces have grown out a lot. But anyway, when I put the blonde in my hair, the Batiste dry shampoo was like my go-to. I love this tropical scent, by the way, because usually the white cast in this and my regular hair color, which is natural, it's so much white cast. I can still use it, I still like it, but it's a little easier if your hair is lighter because you don't have to worry about, you know, oh, it looks like it has a gray cast. I'm a little lazy with my dry shampoo. I like to spray them in. I usually spray them in right before I shower when I'm not washing my hair, put my hair up and then get out and then just like run my fingers through it, do a little, you know, zhuzh, and rub it in. But that one takes a little bit more work, especially if your hair is dark. But I really like my Batiste. Like, no complaints about it, just like you have to be a little conscientious of that white cast. This Intelligent Nutrients Refining Micro Polish, I did not like this. I feel like I was using it in the shower and I was just thinking, what is this doing? It's one of those exfoliators that it feels like it's just a cream and they put a little bit of exfoliation, like little granules and beads throughout, but it's mostly cream. So perhaps if you want something very, very gentle, I didn't like this. I felt like micro polish is right. Micro as in I didn't even notice that it did anything. But this one I really like. This is the AHA BHA Exfoliating Cleanser. This one I would keep at my sink, and when I would do a double cleanse, remove my makeup, and then use this, I would use this a lot of times at night and then still use my cleansing devices like my PMD in the shower. With these, you want like a gel, a foam, a cream cleanser, something that is just soft, you know, no exfoliation. But this one's really good. I feel like it does a great job but didn't like overstretch my skin. Now this I have promoted, but I really, really love, I don't care, I'll say it over and over again, the Goli apple cider vinegar gummies. I really like these. You get all the benefits of your apple cider vinegar but in a gummy form, and I love the taste of them. I've had like 2 people tell me, one online and one in person, tell me that they couldn't stand the taste of these. I don't see it. I think they taste really, really good, and I could never drink apple cider vinegar. I don't know how people do that. These taste pretty yummy to me. It's like a tart, slightly apple, but like a tart gummy. So I really, really like them. If you ever want to buy them, my code is Amy, A-M-I-E, and it will always save you money. They're pretty affordable anyway, so you just get a little discount on top of that. It is an affiliate code, but if you ever use my links and my codes and I make any money off of them, they just get poured right back into my channel, my Instagram, TikTok, whatever. Like anything that I'm using on there, that's where the money comes from. Next up, the Bioderma Micellar Water. I think these in the past, every time you got a Beautylish Lucky Bag, you were bound to get one of these. I actually really like it. Like, most micellar waters are pretty much the same. There's a few that I haven't liked, but most of them are really good. I feel like this is one of the better ones. They're really not that different from each other. In my head, it felt like I tried to sing that. Not really different from each other. My Truly Beauty Blueberry Kush. I love this scrub. This is the 300 milligram CBD body scrub. I love my Truly stuff. I do have an affiliate with them. You have to use the link in order for me to get commission, but I do have a discount code. I do wish that brands would just do codes, because I know a lot of people will never use the link, but they may use the code. So keep in mind, I have in my link tree on my Instagram, or everything in the description box, if there's links but no codes, the links are likely getting like my commission, so that's where I would get it from. So I appreciate you guys if you want to support and it is something you're already purchasing, to use one of those links is super helpful to me. Anyway, this Truly Beauty Blueberry Kush scrub is so good. It's like very moisturizing too, but not filmy. And I got this, I have the body oil and the body lotion, but they're both like about half empty, maybe a little bit more, because I've been going back and forth and sometimes mixing them. So I went through the scrub a little bit faster because I have 2 hydrating body products to go with it. This is so good though, and I think the last time I said the Cocoa Cloud Shave, oh my god, that Cocoa Cloud Shave Butter is so good. I need like a bigger jar. It's actually a jar smaller than this. You don't need a lot, but it's so like luxurious that you would just want to keep using it. And I really, really love that too. Their products are so good. Don't sleep on Truly Beauty. I think they have some really great stuff. The Skin & Co. Sardinian Spirit Shower Gel. This is just like a basic shower gel to me. It's not sulfate free. I do feel like it cleansed well. This particular scent, Sardinian Spirit, is pretty good. It's a little citrusy, but it's just like a basic shower gel. I mean, I got it in a subscription box, I think. It's like, it's good, but it's you know, it's like a lot of things. The Bobbi Brown Soothing Cleansing Milk. Let me tell you guys, I have almost never liked a cleansing milk. Most of the time they don't do anything for me. Like, I don't feel like they remove makeup that well, and I don't feel like they cleanse that well. This one's probably the best one that I've tried. It's still not going to be something that I would go repurchase for myself, because I really like a really good makeup remover cleanser that's going to just melt everything and rinse away. And then I like a really good cleanser, and this is kind of in between. So if you're someone who's sensitive or you're dry and maybe you wear very, very minimal makeup, this might be a great one for you, and you could really use it as either step or use it twice and double cleanse with it. But I do feel like this is one of the most effective. It's got chia seed oil in it too. It is very calming, very soothing, but for me, I just want something that, you know, does a little bit more. And maybe that's why my skin has been irritated lately, but it's very, very gentle. And if you do like cleansing milks, I think you'll like this one a lot. This is Rituals. This is the Ritual of Karma body scrub. This scent is so strong. The scrub actually worked well. It's more like a sugar, no, not quite. It's more like a salty kind of scrub feeling. It's a little bit more coarse. Great for like legs, back, all that kind of stuff. I didn't like it on my chest. My chest is a little bit more gentle, but this just smelled so strong. It's like a white tea fragrant scent. It's so, so strong. Like, I can smell it right now. I don't love it as far as the scent. I go for more like sweet, like the blueberry kush, amazing. I like it, but I don't like super overly perfumed things. Oh, let's talk about this Bliss Oh My Gommage stick. This is a gentle polishing cleanser. Bullshit. This didn't exfoliate and it didn't cleanse. It's kind of like one of those enzymatic exfoliators like Boscia. It's the peeling gel from Boscia. So it goes on like a gel, and then as you roll it up, it kind of like balls up. Most of that is the actual material in the cleanser is going to like roll up together, and it's supposed to take off like just the top layer of dead skin. But this felt more like an enzymatic exfoliator. It did not do a good job cleansing. It left a film on my skin. So that's what it looks like right there. I highly do not recommend this. I've used some Bliss stuff that I think is good, but this, no. Like, it's supposed to be an exfoliating cleanser, a polishing cleanser. It didn't do a good job of polishing. It didn't do a good job of cleansing. It was just, no. This I think is discontinued, so I'm not gonna waste a lot of time. The Boscia Tsubaki Oil Infused Exfoliating Powder. I'm really sad that they got rid of this. It is a powder exfoliator. It's so gentle. It's so beautiful though, because it takes up just the little tiny bits that are there that are left and leaves you so smooth, so gentle. It's hydrating. This was everything. I hate that they got rid of this line. We have a couple more hair products. We're almost done. We have the IGK Expensive. This is the Amla Oil High Shine Top Coat. Love. I really like IGK. Like, I'm super impressed with their hair care, and this I would put on like mid to ends just for add a little shine and moisture, and I would leave it on for the last couple minutes of my shower before I was ready to rinse, and I loved it. I actually really, really like this. It's called Expensive. I also use the Nature Lab Tokyo. This is the Perfect Repair Treatment Mask. It does a great job. Just get some extra moisture. The Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. Now, I love the consistency of this, but my skin has like a little uncomfortable tingle on my face when I use this. So this is one of those where I started using it on my body. It was fine, like arms, chest, everywhere was totally fine, but my face gave a little tingle, and I think it's just the fragrance in it. Unfortunately, a lot of high-end skincare is very fragrant. Yeah, it's just a lot of scent. So I like this. I don't dislike it. It's just like my skin was not tolerating the fragrance. We're getting to the bottom. We have A+ and Good Genes from Sunday Riley, my favorite. I love Sunday Riley serums. Good Genes during the day makes my skin feel so smooth. It gives a lasting effect. Like, the more you use it, the longer you use it. But when I put it on too, my skin looks smooth and juicy, and I love that. So it's great under makeup as well. And then A+ is my retinol that I was using all throughout the winter. Now that it's summertime, I've been skimping on the retinol a little bit. I love the A+. I think it's so, so good. My skin looks amazing when I use it. I love both these serums. Sunday Riley has some great skincare. I use the Filorga Optimize. I don't know. I mean, I feel like this was okay. I'm extremely picky with eye creams. I have only found maybe 2 in my entire time using eye creams and skincare that I really, really loved. One of them is discontinued. The other is the Kopari Starry Eye Balm. My eye area is so dry. And this just didn't give enough moisture for me. If you're not that dry around your eye and you just want to hydrate, it's pretty good. I just didn't feel like it did anything that great for me. This is the Derma E Ultra Hydrating Alkaline Gel Booster. This is like a hyaluronic acid, very hydrating serum. I use this just overall hydrate my skin and it works really well. Derma E has great skincare as well. I've been loving their stuff. And it's been replacing a few other things that I have been using. So I really like that if you're just looking for a basic hyaluronic acid serum. The Ultra Hydrating Alkaline Gel Booster. I also really love these Youth to the People Maki Acai Prickly Pear Joji. I feel like that, what's the girl on TikTok that she's like Russian sugar baby, also travel influencer, food connoisseur. She's so funny. But this has a really long name. It's the Youth to the People oil. It's so freaking good. Ooh, my Olaplex number 7. This is still an amazing oil. This is a bonding oil like the rest of their products, but it's made to really hydrate. So I love putting that in the ends of my hair, anywhere that feels like a little frizzy. Like right now I could use some like all throughout here to just kind of add some hydration and shine. I love this though. It's like treatment, hydration, it's everything. Oh, another makeup product. If you can believe it, I actually emptied out my Anastasia Dip Brow. Look how empty that is. Are you kidding? So I actually I have a backup of this. I think I bought it before I left Sephora. And I've been using my Benefit one. It's really, really good. The Anastasia one's a little bit creamier and the Benefit one's a little bit like, dry sounds bad because it's not drying out, but this one is really creamy, really emollient. Both of those can be good in different ways. If I am doing my brows first, I actually prefer the Benefit one because when it mixes with moisturizer and primer, it still works. Sometimes with my dip brow, if I was going in with just bare skin, I would have to put concealer around my brows for it to even work because it's almost like too creamy, you know what I mean? So they both serve their purpose very, very well. I like them both, but it took me forever to go through my dip brow. It took forever. Tatcha the Essence. Why is Tatcha so freaking good? Like, an essence is just one of those things that you use it and you're like, oh, I like it. And then you take it away and you think, oh, I don't need it. And then you feel like you're missing something. That's what this essence is for me. It's like that little key ingredient. But the Tatcha's so good. I need more Tatcha in my life. Biosense Squalane Probiotic Gel Moisturizer. A little too lightweight for me personally. I love Biosense though. I think their products are great. I just need something a little bit richer, a little bit more creamy. Good Molecules. I do have a link for Good Molecules. Yes. Down in the description box. This is the Pure Cold Pressed Rosehip Seed Oil. This is really good. This little guy, you would think wouldn't last that long. It has lasted me so long. You don't need a lot. And with this too, I was using like almost an entire dropper full because it's this tiny little dropper and it still lasted like months and months. It's such a good oil though. I was using this just right over top all my skincare, a few drops, press it in, and that's like my lasting rich hydration. It was so good. So I love Good Molecules. I recommend that a lot for like people starting out with skincare. If you don't mind ordering online and you want affordable skincare, Good Molecules is a great way to go, and you can shop that link if you like. My last product, the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair. I do like this. I've only used these little guys and I just feel like I need to use it for longer. So I think it's amazing. I mean, my skin certainly looks and feels great when I use it. So I hope you guys enjoyed my empties. That is everything that I've used for maybe like 2 months. If you still like seeing these, let me know. Thank you for hanging with me. I'm about to go chill with the new kitty and all the other kitties. They're still a little mad at each other, but thank you guys so much for watching. When you have time, check my description box and I have listed every brand that I have either a link or a code to. Like I said, sometimes the codes earn commission, sometimes they don't. Sometimes it's just the link. But if you look down there and you are ever going to be shopping any of those brands, clicking the link and using my link is so helpful. It doesn't cost you anything else if you do that. If you're already going to buy, I mean, why not use a link? Especially with a small creator like myself, it's so helpful. Not just for me, but other small creators that you guys might enjoy. So I really appreciate it. Anytime you're going to buy, I don't want you guys to like go spend a bunch of money to support, but if you're already purchasing, why not? So thank you guys again, and I will see you really soon in my next one. Bye.